Okay, so we have we have a big update this week for the patch note rundown. It's the November 1st update details. Let's do it. They are already up. And look at that. They've got it all Halloween themed. Here are the updates for November 1st. Okay. So it's orange just for the Halloween events here. Asia Hot Time Championship login rewards. We're not going to look at those because that is not our server. That's the Asia server. Path of Life Enthusiast Gathering. Oh, we got a gathering event. We got a gathering event. Would you like to see a rage-inducing clip from Console BDO? Yes, just post it in my reactions submissions channel in my Discord. And I will take a look-see. Okay, so we have a gathering event. It says, enjoy the life plus 50% hot time reward to collect the Shining Hose seals. That's right. So there's a bunch of Shining Hose seals laying around during the gathering event. We love Manos Hose. We love Manos Hose. 50% extra EXP, good stuff. All right, so gathering, the event item can be attained by lumbering, fluid collecting, butchering, and tanning. Not available from water scooping, shoveling, or milk making. Okay, so you have to do like active gathering. Okay, and you get this seal here. Let's see what the seal does. It can be exchanged for... Whoa. Okay. Yo, the seal can be exchanged. So you get 30 seals, you get a base Manos. Oh, good. More of that enhancing. Once per family. Okay, so you can only get one of the Manos accessories per 30 seals. So you get like once per family here. At all times. Oh, good. So, like, after you turn it, so you can get 300 Cron Stones for 20 seals, or a full Manos accessory for 30. I think the Manos accessory is definitely worth doing first, and then you do this the Cron Stone second. These are amazing. These are incredible. These stack on the normal life skill scrolls. So you get... What this thing does is it gives you 100 mastery, and it stacks with the other one that gives you 100 mastery, so you can get 200 extra mastery if you pop 2 of them. And they're 1 hour. These are really, really good. You should definitely at least do this one. This is the best turn-in for sure. The 10 hose seals for 5 of these if you're a life skiller. Also 20% life skill EXP. Seek Jesus. Okay, so log in to receive gathering challenges. So you get a Stella's Toolbox. Oh no, what are these? Contents of the Stella's Toolbox. These are 30-day tools that give gathering EXP plus 50%. Fluid collecting mastery 300, so they are equivalent to hold on. $300 would be equivalent to... It's a Tet tool. It's a Tet Manos tool that also gives you 50% gathering EXP and item drop rate 30%. Guys, if you're a life skiller, you have to open this right away, and you just start chugging. You just start going. You equip these and you just start pounding it. Especially if you're like power leveling your life skilling. This is huge. This is crazy. Can't be repaired. Wait, really? Cannot be repaired. Okay, so you can only use it once, but you absolutely need to get the one-time use out of all these tools. Okay? Yeah. It can't be repaired, but you need to get the one-time use out of them. Okay. More gathering minigames. Oh my god, guys. This is a massive event. During the event period, the chance to gathering minigame to occur will double. It looks like times 10. It will be doubled. Yes. So you get double the minigames. So you get double minigames, 100% drop rate. 100% gathering EXP while you're using at least one of the tools, and you get 50% during the time of the event. This is massive. If ever there was a time to go out and life skill, definitely now. I'm curious. There's no hunting minigame, which sucks. Which means you probably just don't want to hunt during the event. You probably just want to gather. And hunting's like my favorite thing to do, which is tragic, but it is what it is. Okay, right on. So that's a pretty massive event for life skillers on the whole. Whimsical Shy appears. Oh, good. More Shy crap. A Whimsical Shy appears. Seek out the Whimsical Shy in the world of Black Desert. I don't normally go to seek out little children when they're walking around. I'm going to take a pass on this myself personally. This Diligent Shy has has a special gift for gathering adventurers who find her. The FBI. While gathering, acquire the event someone's presence item to reveal this shy gatherer. Okay, the event will disappear 10 minutes after spawning. You loot someone's presence in the gathering minigame. Okay, so what do they give you? What's it gonna give you? All right. Equip the special life tome in the adventure time slot after gathering. Okay, so you get the quest from the shy, and then the shy, you complete the quest, and this is what it gives you. It gives you this life tome, which gives you 20% life exp, weight limit plus 200, life skill mastery plus 50, and 2 years in prison. Special life tome is obtainable once per family. This quest count towards the Rule of Peace quest. The event special life tome will be removed during the November 29th maintenance. Okay, sure. All right. Shy's cheer and Petricker Pooch to boot. What is pouch to boot? Okay. Use 3 energy when talking with the shy NPC to obtain the shy cheer buff. Petricker and the Petricker pouch filled with trace and fruit items useful for alchemy. 60-minute buff. Gathering speed plus 2. No one cares. And gathering item drop rate plus 10%. So yeah, make sure you chat with the shy, do the quest that she has for you, and put on the tome. For sure, because the tome is going to give you 50 life mastery, which is pretty crazy. And then make sure that you chat with the shy too, to get the gathering item drop rate plus 10%. Here's the pouch. What's inside the pouch? Fruits. 5 to 10 of any of the different various fruits. That's pretty massive. That's pretty massive. So you get a lot of extra fruits during the event. You have 50% extra. Okay, it's time to life skill, boys. If ever it was time to life skill, it's right now. So make sure you go out and life skill. All right. So now we have the Asian Node War Championships and Node War. And World Node War. Okay. Based on the results of the Asian Node Wars Championship on October 22nd and the 2023 World Championship on the 29th, we're awarding the following items. A heartfelt thank you to the guild members who participated. Fantastic. Didn't SEA win? Didn't Asia win? Championship Guild Elephant? They get a special Ellie? Yo, that's actually so juiced. That is sick. Yo, that Ellie looks so cool. Yo, why? Don't worry. NA is never going to get this. Don't worry. Don't worry. Wait, what is this? The Manor Hallowed Throne? Roots? Bro. Oh my god. This is so cool. The Guildmaster gets to sit on this badass throne? Yes. Okay, yeah, this is the coolest shit. Bro, honestly, I think the Ellie's the coolest one, because then when the Ellie's charging you, you're like, look how big its penis is. It's awesome. Cho be like, yeah, I know, right? Who are we kidding? Who are we kidding? Glorious Championship Reward Chest. 2,000 crown stones, 30 perfumes of charm, insight. Oh my god, 30 elixirs of deep sea. Oh my god. 20 corruption over immortalities, giant droughts, 50 elixir of indignations, and 50 armor droughts. This is a massive chest. This is huge. This is crazy good. This is crazy good. Mainly because it's so hard to make this stuff. Okay. For all adventurers, so now this is everyone on the server gets 2,000 crown stones. What about the people that chose Asia to win it all? What about those people? Permanent title, world class. So they all get a yellow title for free? Bro, what the hell, man? Like, yo, when do we get our cross-play event? NA just takes the W. Also, can I just hang out in Show Nation during the event? You know what I mean? 100 billion guild funds, 3,000 pearls, special elixir box times 1, 50 billion in guild funds, which really is not all that much, 3,000 pearls, and a special elixir box times 1. These are for the participatory guilds. These are for everybody in the guild gets this stuff. Okay. All adventurers just get 2,000 crowns. Special elixir box. Yeah, it's just got all the elixirs in it. 20 of each, it looks like, except for the sturdy whale tenants gives you 5. Probably just gives you 1 of those. You just roll it. All right, so this just tells you when the guild rewards are coming. It doesn't actually...
Did you do the podcast today? Also, what's the name of the podcast?
The Old Moon Podcast. Yes, we did the podcast. It already happened. Yes. It was almost a full 2-hour one this time. All right. News and improvements in our favorite word in the whole thing, boys. Contents. Here is the contents for the week. Alchemy life skill. Oh, this is a big change. All right, everybody listen up. Pog. Today's update brought an increase to the supply of core materials used for alchemy activities, such as trace, sap, powder, etc. One only needs to look at the data of just how many trace, sap, fruits, and other related materials are produced and consumed in the world of Black Desert to realize their importance. There are many materials accumulating daily in the world of Black Desert, and yet not all of them are not being sold on the central market at the current price. We felt that there are 2 main reasons for the aforementioned occurrence. Firstly, materials that have no current use are wasting away at adventurers' storages or warehouses. Secondly, materials with rather low silver on the central market are wasting away in adventurers' storages warehouse. So in other words, supply is way too high to meet demand, or demand is too high to meet supply. Okay. To resolve such cases mentioned above, and to encourage central market sales of materials not currently in use, a base price hike may be required. Increase. Base price increase. Hike means increase, I'm pretty sure. But if we were to increase the prices of such materials for life skills, this would also influence the prices of products produced with life skills, i.e. elixirs, and would increase the financial burden for all adventurers. This is a good thing. It kind of decreases inflation, in my opinion. Okay. And so we felt it best to increase the supply, especially in the amount gathered and by gathering new sources. Okay. We will continue to monitor this situation and make adjustments where necessary to steady the supply, as one of the related goals of this update is to stabilize the pricing of elixir items. What this means, guys, is that they're going to increase your ability to get truffle mushrooms. They're going to increase your ability to get traces. They're going to increase your ability to get saps and fruits. Traces, saps, and fruits, probably. Also, truffle mushrooms specifically. Although they didn't say that specifically. Furthermore, once a certain level of stabilization has been achieved, we plan to make adjustments to the Imperial delivery where applicable. This is the biggest thing, in my opinion. Imperial Alchemy is kind of a meme, and they could definitely bring it back with a supply and demand shift. Right now, you can't do Imperial Alchemy because you need the materials that are used in those elixirs for other things. It's just not worth it, like supply and demand profit-wise, to turn your alchemy materials in for Imperial stuff. It's just not doable right now. So we ask that you continue to send us your feedback, and we'll continue to deliberate and make adjustments that will be favorable for both alchemy and central market frequently adventurers alike. Perfect. Trace items. One of the core materials for alchemy life activities are trace items, and we've increased the sources and amounts gathered. Now you can gather increased amounts of these materials from production nodes. The worker empires are up tremendous. Okay, you can get more of these from production nodes and also gain more by completing bonus quests that randomly appear during alchemy activities. Trace items drop from defeating monsters trace items that drop from defeating monsters are also been increased, as well as the gathering activities. So gathering and then your grind is also going to increase trace. So silver per hour is up tremendous, boys. Supply from hunting, alchemy, gathering, and manufacturing nodes has also been increased. We hope the overall increase in sources and supply of trace items will help lessen the burden of alchemy life activities for all adventurers. Fantastic. Fantastic. Doubled the amount of trace items obtained from the following production nodes. Okay, so make sure that you guys have the trace nodes. Okay, trace of savagery, trace of the forest, trace of battle, trace of origin is the big one that a lot of people like to talk about. Trace of earth is another big one. Make sure you have those trace nodes. Just hopped into the stream. Damn, the Spidey never looked so good. Never looked that good. You know it, baby. All right. Good. Yeah, this is all the trace nodes. Okay. Bonus quests. Increase the amount of trace obtainable from the bonus quest. For those of you that don't know, while you were doing alchemy, you used to be able to get a quest that would give you a certain amount of traces. Now it's going to give you more of those. So this is good. Like, while you're doing alchemy, it just kind of randomly procs while you're doing alchemy.
That is all.
You're welcome. Clown's blood, sinner's blood, and legendary beast blood. If you're power leveling alchemy, sinner's blood and clown's blood are the two big ones that you're going to use. If you're actually doing alchemy to use, legendary beast blood is pretty important for 2 or 3 of the main elixirs that people use regularly. Gathering trade goods deleted. Trace items from gathering added. Trade goods obtainable from gathering activities vary depending on the type and or characteristic of the engaged gathering activity itself. However, with no significant change in their price after such a long period of time, it lost most of its original meaning. We thought of adjusting the price of these trade goods or even their usage, but since gathering adventurers place higher value on the weight of items occupied in their inventory, we felt that with the trade goods being innately heavy in game, made with such an acquisition of the trade goods. Okay, so basically, guys, they're too heavy. They're just too heavy. All we do is we just click and we drag it to the trash can. Especially if your character is tagged. You can't actually just move it to storage with your maid or anything. You can't put it on your horse because it's a trade item. It's so restrictive. 99% of players are just throwing this stuff away anyway. So you're no longer going to get trade goods from gathering. Not that anyone cares. This is just a quality of life buff to gathering overall. Absolutely. So your inventory won't fill up so much while you're gathering. This is pretty big for us, boys. Okay, so added different trace items that can be obtainable through different gathering activities. Okay, so instead, this is great. So instead of getting a jewel embedded, so all those trade items you guys used to get while you were gathering, instead of getting those, you will get a trace instead. Okay, you will get a trace instead, which is actually a massive quality of life change. This is actually so good. This is really, really good for all life skillers out there, especially with the big life skilling event that's going on tomorrow. So glad my Manos has been succeeding lately. Okay. Gathering EXP previously obtained from acquiring gathering trade goods will now be awarded from the trace item from gathering. Okay, good. All right. Excellent. All right. Yep. All right, so sap. Now, what are they going to do about sap? Saps are another limiting reagent for alchemy. For those of you that don't know, they are basically the thing that you run out of the fastest. If you don't run out of the fruits or the traces first, you're going to run out of sap because it's like ridiculous. Some alchemy recipes require 7 to 9 sap per make, which is absolutely ridiculous. Sap is one of the base resources you encounter when first dabbling in alchemy activities, and so we decided to increase this supply as well. This change will definitely increase the amount of obtainable from production nodes, as well as the actual base amount initially gathered. For additional fun, we made a Faru. Wait, what? We made a Faru also try his hand at life skilling, as you will be able to randomly encounter him collecting sap in the field and take his sap by defeating him as well, murdering him brutally. Now when you'll need more materials for mass processing recipes, we hope that you won't remain scounging through the central market orders to try your hand at new and diverse ways to acquire your sap by your own means. So now what we're going to have is people auto-pathing through zones, seeing a Faru spawn, and then brutally murdering all of the shies that exist at Bear Riverhead. Because a Faru spawned, and it's their Faru, not your Faru. Also, kill a Faru. It also means you're probably going to have a decent amount of AP while you're gathering. No cap. That's kind of substantial. It depends on how tanky a Faru is. But like, I would venture to guess that most life skillers are not bringing their PvP gear to life skill with them. So like, they're going to have to make it relatively squishy. What if underwater gathering? Silly. That content is dead. Just like Tamer. Production nodes. Increase the amount of sap items obtainable from the following production nodes. Maple and pine sap. Approximately increased by 1.5 times. Okay, if we're learning anything today, make sure you have your worker empire ready to go. Make sure you have your worker empire set up because it's going to be massive. Increase maple and pine sap by 1.5 times. Snowfield cedar sap by 5 times. Wait, this is huge. I have both of these nodes. I'm tremendous. There are only 2 nodes in the game that give you snowfield cedar sap, and I have both of them. Approximately other sap by 2 times. This is huge. This is massive. This is massive.
Boopity boppity boo.
Boo. Alright. Increase. That should be the intro for the video. Just me going boo. Increase the basic amount of sap obtainable through gathering activities. At 2000 life skill mastery, you'll obtain 10 to 20, 15 to 25 sap. Okay, this is what I'm headed for. I'm going to try to get to 2000 mastery. Okay, so you're going to get more gathering. You're going to get more sap at base when you go gather it. And then at 2K mastery, you're actually going to get even more now. That's pretty huge. Not that I really go out and get sap very often, but like, yeah, now if I want to, honestly, the biggest one is moss. Oh, no, not moss tree sap. Where is the loopy tree? There it is. Yep. Loopy tree sap is the most important sap in the entire game in terms of gathering. That's really the only one that everybody goes out and gathers, unless you're talking about snowfield cedar sap. Is also an important one. But like, loopy tree sap is what's used to make spirit perfume elixir. And you need a lot of it to make spirit perfume elixir. So, like, I'm really glad that they included it here. Because the bald guide is not hair. I don't have a bald guide. Just shave your head, idiots. In the world of alchemy, fruits stand to be a pivotal ingredient. Chiefly sourced from farming and gathering, if you have a penchant for farming, if you like farming, the increased yield allows you to amass more fruits.
Ladybug?
Did you just call me a ladybug? I'm Spider-Man. I am Spider-Man! I am Spider-Man! I am not a ladybug! It is Halloween! I get to pretend to be a top today! I get to be whatever I want! Lady man, fuck you guys. Additionally, when using a hoe, you a hoe. In-game. In-game. For gathering, you can collect a diverse array of fruits, making it easier to obtain crucial fruits for your alchemical pursuits. Okay. So farming, increase the amount of obtainable fruits by breeding plants by 1.33 times. That's basically nothing. Like, that's like nothing. Like, I don't even care about that.
Spider bald does whatever a bald can.
All right, I will turn it off. Increase the amount of obtainable fruits by 1.5 times from plant breeding when using mysterious teams. That's better. That's better. 33% increase, though. I'd love to see 2 times. If I'm being honest, Killer Squid. I'd like to see 2 times. I'd also like to see 2 times here as well. But like, as it is, this increase does not encourage me to do farming. I would rather just have a worker empire and get my fruits that way. Because the worker empire got buffed up here through all of this other stuff. The worker empire is up huge for the traces, and the sap is up massive, right? And so is gathering. As far as fruits go, yeah, you could do farming, but like, why do that when you could just double down on your worker nodes? Truffles, though, we'll get there. Increase the probability of
Batman.
I'm Spider-Man. I haven't asked a single time, where's Rogelli? And you're gonna love me. I would have been in character if I was Batman. Okay? Increase the probability of obtaining all fruits through hoe gathering by 1.7 times. However, the number of fruits obtained through the buried trace remains the same. Remains unchanged. Okay, so again, the hoe is going to give you 1.7 times as much as you were before. Lex Luthor, I hate this chat. Alchemy, but honestly, that's a W. I'm just taking that W. Alchemy byproduct, mysterious catalyst, powder item change. Okay. Among the basic materials, powder items are readily available in substantial quantities through production nodes. To address the specific alchemical needs for unforeseen situations, a new exchange system has been added, allowing you to temporarily...
Bippity boppity bald happy Halloween blue. Thanks for all the great content.
Thanks, Monty. I appreciate that. Allowing you to temporarily acquire powder items using the mysterious catalysts. No one cares. No one cares. You're using the mysterious catalyst for the So for those of you that don't know, the mysterious catalyst can be turned in for... This is like the byproduct that you get for alchemy. This. It can be turned in times 10 for clear liquid reagent times 200. Powder of darkness times 200. And then 900 contribution XP and 30 alchemy XP. And you do that every time. Because you want the alchemy EXP, because alchemy EXP is really hard to come by. Okay, you very rarely are using it on powder of darkness, but some people choose to. But like they're buffing this, but you're still probably just going to use it on your
Little
alchemy.
Red Riding Hood.
I am Spider-Man. All right, so you get the catalyst thing is okay, but you're really not going to use it for any of this. Is my point. Unintended byproduct. Wait, do you get all of this? Oh, yeah, you only select one. Yeah, it's not worth it. Unintended byproducts during alchemy.
Spider Ham.
The inclusion of a probability-based system in alchemy resulting in the acquisition of various items during synthesis was initiated to enhance alchemy characteristics of producing a diverse range of items. Nevertheless, the current demand for a significant inventory and storage space to engage in alchemy has introduced an additional hurdle. To mitigate this, less versatile items like wheat flour and deep frying oil have been streamlined, and more valuable items with greater utility have been introduced.
Just resubscribed for 2 months.
This is huge, guys.
For becoming dupe.
Okay. This is actually really big. You used to get a bunch of random stuff when you did alchemy, guys, that gave you like different byproducts and stuff like this, like wheat flour, deep frying oil. You'd get gold bar ingots, which was like really strange and obscure. You could also get alchemy stone procs and then like guardian spirit stones and like life spirit stones that were like green grade, which was like really weird, but it would take up a lot of inventory slots while you're doing alchemy. So what they're saying is they're going to take away some of these other items. They're going to add some more valuable stuff. So let's see what they did. Removed wheat flour, deep frying oil, destruction, guardian life spirit stones, green blue grade, like I just said, melted gold shard, gold ingot, broken alchemy shard, tenacious origin of life. Added unknown seed.
Oops, just subscribed.
So if you do alchemy long enough,
Happy Halloween blue.
You can get someone's
sends his
seed.
regards. Quack.
Remnants of burnt spirits. That's like useless. Alchemy stone shard. That's pretty good. Because alchemy stone shards are used to help you craft like Velsard and stuff. Although I'm not sure if you can sell alchemy stone shards, so I'm not sure how useful those are actually going to be if you can't. Yeah, you can then. Yeah, so these are actually really worthwhile.
Gifted 5 subs.
Yeah, these are actually super worthwhile. Yeah, this is incredible. So if you can get these as a proc now, then you're making extra millions while you do alchemy. That's really good. Unknown seed. We've broadened the sources of obtaining one of the rarest items in alchemy, the truffle mushroom. Previously, it could only be found through gathering in specific location in monster zones. Now you have the option to grow truffle mushroom hypha to obtain truffle mushrooms. However, considering the rarity of this material, preserving its scarcity is crucial. Thus, we've designed the truffle mushroom hypha to prevent plant breeding, allowing only harvesting. Given its a low probability of acquisition through alchemy, we anticipate that avid alchemists will naturally come across and utilize it. That's actually an amazing change. That's incredible. So this This unknown seed that will now proc randomly through alchemy instead of the stupid like gold ingot. This unknown seed will allow you to gather truffle mushrooms in like a really big amount. So that's sick. That's a super good change. You won't be able to breed it though. You won't be able to breed it. A lot like, well, all women. Okay. White truffle mushrooms. When harvesting truffle mushroom hypha, there's a low chance of obtaining white truffle mushrooms. White truffle mushrooms are traded at a higher price and can be used to substitute for truffle mushrooms. Could we have named it anything different than the white privilege truffle mushroom? I feel like that this was poorly thought through. White truffle mushrooms are traded at a higher price and can be used as a substitute for truffle mushrooms in the elixir of detection recipe to obtain better results. Not any better.
With great baldness comes great responsibility.
Getting worse. Getting worse. So the white one gets special privileges. You can't make this up. White truffle mushroom alchemy recipe. Oil of storms. Pure powdery agent times 6. White truffle mushroom times 3. Trace of savagery times 3. And you get white truffle mushroom. So old tree bark times 2. Elixir of sharp detection 25 to 35. So they're saying, oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. It was just such an interesting name for them to give them. Moving on. Change the icon of the truffle mushroom item. Jesus Christ. The base price and the max price for the truffle mushroom.
Are you Deadpool or Power Ranger?
I'll take Deadpool. The base price of the truffle mushroom, unknown seed, truffle mushroom, hypha, and white truffle mushroom used on the central market as follows. Okay, so of course the white one is worth the most. Interestingly enough, that's interesting that they did that. That the normal one is actually no, it's not. It's worth less. Good. Unknown seed is 20 mil. Truffle mushroom hypha is 20 mil. Oh, this is the hypha. The normal truffle mushroom is only 200k. The white one is 15 million. Bro, what the fuck are they thinking? Unknown seed, truffle mushroom hypha, 20 million silver on the central market. That's no one's gonna sell these. No one's gonna sell those. Do not sell those. You can get free farms through like a suggested quest. 2 large farms through suggested quests. You should do those. And then just like plant them and gather them
Are you
as you
from
need
Baltimore?
to. Yes. Koreans don't think about those things, silly enough. Yeah, I know. There were a couple titles in the game that were very questionable for a while. Very questionable. Register alchemy materials to the central market. We've introduced a change that allows you to list specific alchemy materials like thick. Thick Turo blood, Turo heart, abyssal essence, and remnant of burnt spirits on the central market. Previously, adventurers had to venture into monster zones to collect these materials for crafting elixirs. For those who didn't practice alchemy, these materials were essentially worthless loot. Yup. Now we've made this adjustment to benefit all
Nice
adventurers.
red Angry Bird cosplay.
I'm never dressing up again. We're done with this. Now we've made an adjustment to benefit all adventurers by facilitating transactions on the central market. So essentially now you can register your thick Turo blood that you got from Turos all those times to the central market, and it could sit at min for the rest of its life. Okay, so yeah, you can sell the Turo hearts, the thick Turo blood, abyssal essence, and remnants of burnt spirits. Okay, sure. Remnant of burnt spirits kind of big. Kind of big. Because you can get that as a proc from alchemy now. Everlasting herb. Increase the probability of obtaining everlasting herb by a hoe by 30%. Okay, sweet. Awesome. Not really very much of a shortage of that, though. Coral crystal and blue whale oil. Okay, for those of you that don't know, this is not normal coral. Coral crystal is an extremely rare type of coral that you get for underwater gathering.
Spider Pig does whatever Spider Pig does.
You get this from underwater gathering, and basically underwater gathering alone. You can also get it from crocs, and then the like if you're doing crocs on your Carrack, and then the new zone as well. Okay, so this is what coral crystal looks like. It's used as the primary ingredient for deep sea elixir. Okay, this is basically the limiting reagent for deep sea elixir on the marketplace as it stands. That and fruit of the deep sea is also required for that elixir, and it's difficult to come by. Again, only obtainable through underwater gathering, which no one wants to do, but me apparently. Okay, so added the chance to obtain coral crystal and blue whale oil when defeating the following sea monsters: Candidatum, Hekaru, Nine Shark, Ocean Stalker,
my
Black
boy
Rust,
Blue.
saltwater crocodile, and Lekrashan, and then all the violent versions of them as well. This is actually a massive change and helps encourage sea monster hunting as a whole. That's a big buff to ocean content in general. This is pretty big. You're my boy Blue. Thanks, Nosferatu. I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you. Sea monster hunting buffs. Yeah, this is big. Increase the probability of obtaining the coral crystal as follows: 4.5 times, 5 times, 1.2 times, 3.5. Okay, so I mean, you're still probably unlikely to get it, if I'm being honest. Although you'll get it from Lekrashan and the saltwater crocodiles. But like you only get like 2 to 4 of them an hour doing crocs. You're not getting very many of these. And so like increasing it by 1.2 is not a very significant change. The rest of these, I don't know if I've ever gotten one from a canned item, and I've killed like 100 of them. So like I'm not sure that these are all that impactful after all, but we will see. They still want to keep it rare very clearly. Lekrashan does drop them pretty frequently though. Added the chance to obtain a Griffin's Claw when defeating the following Griffins. All right, so now you're gonna have Ahab Griffin, Ahab the Awakened Boss, Ahab Griffin. Wait, the Awakened Boss. That's Darkened Boss, Ahab Griffin, Wild King Griffin. Are you gonna get it from your Dark Rift? Wait.
Shy in the Hood.
No. That's Shy in A Hood. Shy in V Hood is something entirely different, Varun. No, that's different. Yeah, so this is Dark Rifts and stuff too. This is pretty big. So Wild King Griffin, yeah, okay, Griffin. Yeah, this is massive. Immature Griffin is really big too. Like you could go around killing Griffins on Navern's Steppe, I think. Okay, here we go. The residents near Epheria's Belt have started to establish a colony of snowfield cedar trees. Oh, so they added some cedar trees just to the west of Ailton. So before, cedar trees are snowfield cedar trees. For those of you that don't know, I have this knowledge because I have tons of useless knowledge about the game. But over here. Okay. Used to be that snowfield cedar sap was obtained like down here. You could get it like down here, and then you could get it up here. Okay. They're adding this region, it looks like, as well. So if you leave west of Ailton, it looks like you're going to be able to get snowfield cedar sap over here as well, it looks like.
It's Ladybug, jumping above. The power is on when things go wrong. It's Ladybug, the lucky charm. The magic is on, always so strong.
I'm Spider-Man. Alchemy product and ingredient prices on the central market. The prices of certain items crafted through Alchemy will be adjusted in order to facilitate smoother trading with the increased supply of materials. This shift is aimed at normalizing the selling prices of crafted items, which were impacted by the rising costs of primary materials in July. Consequently, items crafted from these increased materials will offer a broader spectrum of pricing options. Furthermore, in cases where demand increases and pre-orders are made, we aim to increase the opportunities for goods to be supplied through the central market. We apologize for not adequately explaining these intentions and hastily disclosing only the adjustments to prices, causing concern among many adventurers. We will continue to make improvements to ensure that both those who want to craft elixirs and those who want to purchase them from the market can enjoy greater convenience. Thank you. Okay. All right. So all of your elixirs are now more expensive? Pretty much every single party elixir on the central market is now 2 to 3 times more expensive, it looks like. About 2 times more expensive. Yep. Every normal elixir too. Right on. Also, all the mushrooms, leather glaze, all of basically the alchemy reagents and stuff, they're all multiplied by 2. Fruit oil of enchantment just went up by a crap load. Oh my god. Red Teletubby. Most hurtful one yet. Roll that. Slightly decreased the difficulty of the red light, green light minigame horizontal balance part in the Marnie Spooky Playground. I will bet you $100 fucking dollars that they watched my video and they were like, all right, we may have made this too difficult. I'm not, there's no shot. They had this same minigame for the last 2 years, didn't change shit. Didn't change shit. I make a video about it and then bam, it gets changed. Let's go. Hey, you are all welcome. You are all welcome. I suffered for the greater good. I suffered for the greater good here. Holy shit. I just want to say I also first tried it last time and the difficulty was the same, so suck it. Change the location of the mod Mach 3 mounts for the weekly approach and care quest. Okay, so they've slightly changed the events a little bit. Sweet. So they changed the location of the boss. Okay. All right. Item, masterpiece, treasure, furniture. Patrigio, the head of the Crow Merchants Guild, Crow's Nest, the mysterious island covered in fog, has started to show interest in a new treasure. Show the following items to Patrigio at Crow's Nest to accept the quest, the treasure's true owner. Laffy Bed Mountain's upgraded telescope and Krogdalo's Sanctuary. Patrigio's in Krogdalo's Sanctuary, for those of you guys that don't know.
Your incompetence gets nerfs.
It does. Krogdalo's Sanctuary basically is that thing where you have all 3 T10s and you can just pull them out whenever you want. Okay, basically for the privileged. The rich get richer. You know what I mean? Okay. Treasuroni, Laffy Bed Mountain's upgraded telescope. This is what these are basically items that you just put in your residence that just look really cool. I have these for the compass and the map. I have shown them on stream before as well. They're really, really cool. Really, really cool. This is what the telescope one looks like. That's really neat. And that one is definitely the coolest one, and that is bullshit. So that's just complete bullshit. Yeah, so they can fuck off. What the fuck is this? This is some dinky ass little... Hold on. Hold up. So if one loser gets super lucky, he gets this monument erected in his honor for something that is like literally limited by feathers that are impossible to get. So you can't actually do attempts. Okay. But if you get super carried, you get this monument erected in your honor in front of your manor. But if you spend 4 years of your godforsaken life and over 2,000 hours of your fucking time grinding for a goddamn compass, get the fuck out of the way. I don't know what that is. What is that? Oh, that's the naked button. No. Put the gun down. This is what you get. You get this little dinky ass. It looks cool and everything. Yeah, that looks cool. Oh, yeah, look how cool the map. Oh, yeah, you look like Indiana Jones. That's fucking great. Yeah, yeah, whatever. They get a fucking monument. What is that? How are these two things equivalent? Okay, the telescope we don't give a shit about. That one was easy. Well,
cool compass statue.
Thank you. I'm taking that as an objective win. Low-level Monster Zone improvements. Oh, see, yo, new players, listen up. Increase the density of monster packs spawning in the following monster zones: Basham Base, Desert Naga Temple, Crescent Shrine, Round Sulphur Mine, and Pila Ku Jail. Okay. This is a huge buff to silver per hour. As for adventurers are coming from Tidium Valley, Desert Fogan sentries have started to stand guard by the entrance of the Tidium Valley in the Fogan, or in the desert. Okay. The following Desert Fogans in the desert, you'll find your way to... Wait. Following the Desert Fogans in the desert, you'll find your way to Tidium Valley. People kept getting lost on their way to Fogans, and they helped. So yeah, this is a massive buff to like low-level grind zones. I'm really glad that they did this before I made my where to grind guide. Really, really glad. Monster zone, trace items, and junk loot. We have made loot adjustments in monster zones.
Oh no, Charmeleon is eating blue.
We have made loot adjustments in monster zones that generated relatively lower revenue when compared to higher level monster zones. We will continue to make adjustments to provide adventurers with a broader range of options in your choice of monster zones. After the ongoing class PvE balance adjustments are completed, we will conduct a comprehensive review balance adjustment of all the monster zones. Our aim is to address the concerns expressed by many adventurers regarding factors such as required equipment level, risk, fatigue, and more. We appreciate your ongoing feedback. Thank you. Okay, so GIF and Underground. Trace of memory can be obtained for... Okay, so now you can get trace of memory. Upper Gyphins. Some people coin the term uppies. Kiwi can fuck off. Trace of the forest can now be obtained. Okay, cool. Ash Forest. Change the quantity of Tainted Spectre's cloth obtained from Volcras or Barnas. That's actually kind of good. Golan's Valley. Change the quantity of the Golan's heart fragment from the left arm. So the left arm now gives you 3 to 5 instead of 3. That's not that big of a change.
Spectacular Cronderman.
Change the Trace of Ascension, so now you get Trace of Ascension. Quint Hill, you get Trace of Despair and Trace of the Forest. Altar Imps, you're gonna get the quantity. Okay, so Altar Imps got seriously buffed. You're getting way more trash loot now. Not from Agris, you're just getting more trash loot. That's really good. So Altar Imps is much better now. City of the Dead, improve the essence of Ulakita buff. To be obtained more stably when defeating Tehemulun messengers in the City of the Dead. Okay, good. Miramac Destroyer often. Increase the world boss Miramac Destroyer's offense HP by 50%. That's probably because it doesn't require muskets to kill him anymore. Okay. Fix the issue where the summoned lantern would appear after a certain amount of time after the summoning the Decia's lantern. Okay. Fix the issue where Decia's lantern could not be used in certain areas of Ash Forest. Okay.
123 just subscribed.
Wait, what? Fix the issue where Decia's lantern could not be used in areas including Ash Forest and Cyclops Land when node wars are ongoing in these areas. What do you mean you fixed the issue? Do you mean to tell me in the middle of my fucking node war somebody's just gonna light up a lantern and I'm just gonna get turboed? There's no way they typed that properly. That has to be the reverse. Boys, we don't need a defense team. The witches are here. Fix the issue where the event boss Isabella was not appearing in some servers. Okay. Node Conquest Core. Okay, here we go. Reset and change the info of the following nodes during the November 1 maintenance due to the end of the 2023 Asian Node War Championship. Oh, wow. Quint Hill is now an 85 man and is now on Friday instead of Sunday. That sucks. This sucks. This blows, dude. Absolute heroes. This is really bad. And the reason is on Sunday, all of the siege guilds try to snipe their node so they get their siege qualifier for the week, because you have to take one node in order to qualify for siege for the week. And so what they're doing is they're taking 2 nodes that normally happen on Sunday and they're moving them to Friday and Wednesday. Normally this looks good on paper, but now it's going to force guilds to try to fight on Sunday. Nobody wants to fight on Sunday. It's just going to make guilds' jobs harder. No one wants to do anything on Sunday. We're all tired. You just fought for like potentially 4 hours on Saturday. No one wants to fight on Sunday. It's just a snipe to try to get your qualifier for Siege. They took away 2 of the nodes. That sucks. Navern Steppe and Quint Hill. Interesting. Okay, so they gave some compensation. NPC background and sound. We are continuously making background notifications to ensure smooth movement and combat. Please take the Pearl Shop notifications off my screen then. In some cases, inconveniences reported through the forum and inquiries may not be addressed promptly, but we are continuously working on improvements. We kindly ask for your feedback and support. Okay. Remove the objects in the following regions for better movement and combat. Stone pillar debris. Okay, so they just got rid of this giant thing in the middle? Oh, no, they just got rid of some of the debris. Okay. All right. We take those. All right, Tashira Ruins. Oh, thank goodness, dude. I'm never going to grind here again because we don't go there. It's the dark place, Simba. But, like, this is way better. There's so much debris and crap on the field in Tashira Ruins. It's absolutely obnoxious, dude. Screw this place. GVGs are great here, but, like, they're made miserable by the terrain. So this is much better. They cleaned it up. Monsham Forest. Okay, they cleaned up Monsham Forest too. They made that hole bigger now. Yeah, this stupid little thing that has always been here is now gone. This is good. Oh, nice. That's where I'm going tomorrow to start my next piece. Just since I finished Monsham's. Tony, thoughts and prayers. The only advantage that you really have at Tashira Ruins while you're grinding there, Tony, is that every time you see someone, you get to scream at them, "What are you doing in my swamp?" Like you're something out of Shrek. Aside from that, it's going to be pain and suffering. Good luck, buddy. Thoughts and prayers. What else is in here? Berry Forest. All right, sweet. Good. Nice. Okay, so the stone staircase at Changui got changed, but nobody cares because nobody goes over there. Rudum Mount Station, except to do the little boss thing. Okay, so Rudums, this is a good change. People go to Rudums. Cart and junk. They literally called it junk. Good, get rid of it all. You don't need it. Cleaned up the debris from the Aspercon Fort Prison. Pet group name edit. Added a feature to change pet group names. Okay. What universe is that Spider-Man from? The bald one. Improve checking the automatically used sprint box to be saved even if you dismount. Oh, that's good. Oh, yo, that's kind of huge. That's amazing. That's really good. However, it will be reset after you use Traveler's Map, Escape Function, change servers, or reload the game. Never mind, it's useless.
Enter the Balderverse.
Never mind. Completely useless. Crystal Preset and Black Spirit Inventory. Wait, Crystal Preset via the Black Spirit Inventory. The Crystal Preset function, which many adventurers have been conveniently using, was a function that could be inconvenient for some adventurers as it could interfere with their field of vision. When the new preset was changed to the Black Spirit, when the preset was changed through the Black Spirit or could be difficult to find for new adventurers, now you can apply the preset without summoning the Black Spirit by using the crystal icon in your inventory. Wait, that's wildly massive. Wait, this is huge. You can now very quickly unequip your crystals if someone's trying to feed you to mobs. Actually big. Actually, fuck all that shit where people couldn't find the... Fuck all that shit. What we care about is we don't want to lose our crystals when we're dying to mobs. This is good. There's a cooldown. Doesn't matter. Change the process of equipping and removing crystal presets to be done through the inventory without using the black spirit. Move the crystal transfusion window, okay, to the bottom. Okay, yeah, so it's in the crystal transfusion window. Okay, when equipping and removing the crystal preset, the preset will be applied and canceled after about 3 seconds. Okay, if you take damage or get hit with a debuff when changing your crystal preset, the change will be canceled. That's fine. This is fine because you can just TP away or just get away from them, change it really quickly, and you're fine. Added the option to open the crystal transfusion window with a hotkey. Even better. Even better. Change the transition design, or change the design of the UI. Okay, cool. Hi, I like your Batman costume. It's better than the red Teletubby everybody's been calling me. We take that win. All right. By pressing the save button, you can change. You can check the changes in the preset through the summary window. Change the position of the buttons for ships anchoring, departure, and disembark to allow smooth movement and dragging of the buttons. Oh, that's good. Okay, improve it so that you can now directly, without having to click on the search bar and find the NPC button in the top right corner of your screen. Okay. You can search directly without having to click on the search bar. Okay. Oh, okay. So if you hotkey the gamepad UI for NPC navigation, the biggest change so far here is we're discussing this crystal change, where you now no longer have to open your black spirit to change your crystals. You can just click on the transfuse button, and the menu now looks like this, and you can very quickly change or just unequip your crystals. Very good. Very good. Changed the mount transport list to be sorted by region. That's amazing. We love that. Changed the button for the sticker UI activated. Okay. Improved so that the mount dismount key guide will now be shown with the interaction UI is displayed while mounted. I hate that. All right. We'll see how this looks. Hopefully it's not too invasive while you're writing. All right. Change the system alert to be now displayed when freeing a fairy to be more readable. Oh, you don't free fairies. You turn them into mulch. Respectfully. Just throw them in the wood chipper. Change the location of Arcana cards when pressing the button to switch from the Black Spirit's Adventure Board to the Ancient Black Spirit Adventure Board. I like that they do this. It's really easy. 6 Spider-Woman costume. I hate you. Improved crystal presets so that you can now assign hotkeys to the presets. Okay, so you can literally hotkey crystal presets, guys. You can just press Alt and then like the number 7. Boom. Crystals are now on.
Knock, knock.
Improve the following for the official Black Spirit Black Desert webpage. Okay, fix the issue to the creation date. Please just allow us to log in and then stay logged in without having to use 2-factor every time we log into your fucking website. If you insist on forcing us to use the forums to communicate with you, stop forcing me to use 2-factor every single time I log in on your website.
Is the next OnlyFans video gonna be in that Spider-Man costume?
It's already out. Fix the issue where the game sometimes did not load properly from the launcher. Okay. Lemuria guards, Lemuria sentinel, roll current. All right, so none of the rest of this matters. I'm looking for. Bro, every time I check to see if they've changed the witch on the Orzeka set, her hair clips into the Orzeka set.
Just subscribe.
It's completely unplayable. It's been unplayable for years. They never change it. It's ridiculous. Let's check the Pearl shop. Oh, look, there's a new... Oh my god, look at that outfit. Oh god, is that a new warrior outfit? That's kind of like Ziridan's outfit. If I'm being honest, if I was going to pick one person that was a warrior that was going to wear that, it would be Ziridan. It's an old one. Yeah, you just dye it red and black. He's good to go. Super old. He could have got... There could be some mix-up going on. That could be a witch outfit. You don't know? Shut up, chat. All right. New pet. Young Pomi or young Pori? Yeah, we don't know what this looks like. Where's the picture? Bro, you don't give us a picture, we don't care. All right, rare, cannot be registered as a weight limit increase. Okay, so this new pet gives you weight. It's like a polar bear. You already have polar bears, don't matter. Outfit package. All right, whales. Choose your premium outfit box. ×5. You gotta speak in humpback. You gotta speak in humpback. If you guys are wailing, this is a pretty bad deal, if I'm being honest.
Happy Halloween, Blue. That all. Have a great night and stream.
Thanks, Entons. Appreciate it, buddy. Start life and selection pack. Alright, yeah, whatever. Alright, so you get one of the costume boxes that give you, like, you can get the Venia riding attire, the Pvila costume, the processing outfit, the swimmer's clothes, etc. And then you get, like, a bunch of extra shit with it, and it's like 30% off. That's a pretty good deal. It's a pretty good deal. Life package. Gosfian life pets. Alright. Sale on pets. No one cares. Storage slots package. Okay, so if you want to buy storage in cities, Valley and Heidel are two big ones. They're 20% off. Now's the time. Calpheon storage is also big. I'd get that too. Mine are already maxed. We're good to go. 20% off life EXP transfer coupons and 20% off the costume category. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Sure. Damn, did Spider-Man eat MJ? Just that ass. Weekly outfit sale. So the Sage Karanerus premium set. All right, that's what you need to put your orders on. Wait, change the maximum purchase limit and description of the crystal preset exchange coupon. Okay, so now you can have 8 crystal. You can buy, oh no, you can buy 8 more crystal preset if you need them. I have 5. I'll probably buy a couple more for life skilling. I'm being honest. That's pretty big too. Okay, boys. That was kind of a longer patch note rundown, but that's kind of a wrap on the patch note rundown right there. We're good to go.